to try these yes stones, and they've just taken off. And I just can't believe how successful they've been, and they're just going everywhere, as you probably gather from the group page. I think it started probably about a year ago, because I was very much I was just trying on my Facebook. I was trying to get everyone encouraged to put a yes sticker on their car, because just seeing that reinforces it all the time. But there are not that many yes stickers going on the cars, sadly. And I got a big pond in the garden here, and I got a whole pile of pebbles, lovely granite pebbles, bigger than pebbles, they're quite, sort of fist-sized stones, beautiful round things, and I had them delivered for putting around my pond. And then I just came up with the idea, wouldn't it be nice if people don't put them on their car windows? We could, in fact, paint them and put them all around Scotland, and we get the same effect. I'm a sculptor. I've got a studio here, and I work and sell my work. So I guess stones seem to be a very natural movement on from that, and they just started being painted blue with a simple yes on them, just like the car stickers. And then we had a yes at Lochrie street stall, and I thought, well, if we painted about 100 of them, we could ask for donations, and people could take them back home with them and put them places. And that was super successful. There was people giving us £10 and taking a stone, and we made lots of money. And they all took a stone away, and goodness knows where they all ended up. But it was so successful. And I think a lot of other yes groups have been following suit. They've continued to do that. And then the National discovered it all and picked it up and did a story on us. I think that was last summer sometime, and suggested why wasn't there a Facebook page. So I started a Facebook page, and it's just grown from there. It was a spontaneous thing. It's just everybody just loves them, absolutely loves them. And of course, some of those stoners, as we call ourselves stoners, some of those stoners on the group page are just doing amazing, beautiful works of art. Probably too good to leave randomly around places, some of them, but the rest of us are still doing the same old yes with a saltire, or indie ref 2, or not too poor, not too wee, not too stupid, messages, which are quite effective if you're just. I see them here, there, and everywhere now, and it's almost like reinforcing that Scotland really does want to be independent. You need acrylic paint brushes, and then there's endless pens that you can get. The Posca pen is very good for doing a lot of the detail work. But just even a black marker, if you do a blue stone and you write yes, paint yes in white, and then go round the yes with the black marker pen, it's very effective. Very, very effective. And then the finishing thing, you need to either use spray varnish or yacht varnish to give it a good coat. That's what keeps them intact. There's stones now I've had sitting out for a year, and they're as good as the day they were painted. There's no problem getting varnishes. Any paint shop will sell both spray and paint on varnishes. A lovely one, there's a U painting of a sheep. Are you yes yet? E-W-E. Are you yes yet? We've had a lot over Valentine's Day. Roses are red, violets are blue. And then it goes on to say lots of other stuff about being independent. And there's a lovely one here of a beautiful painting of a baby. And the wording is, "You can't hug children with nuclear arms." And people love finding them, and then they photograph them, and then they put them on the page to say, "Oh, I found this one at the Wallace Monument," and then someone else says, "Oh my goodness, that's my one," and they get really quite excited about that. I really genuinely believe that those stones, there are a few will survive, maybe in attics or things. And 200 years from now, once Scotland is independent, and all this era is just ancient history, those stones will be absolutely incredibly valuable, I think. We did a big cairn quite a bid cairn outside the Parliament buildings, and we're planning to do another one for the Glasgow one in May. It's May the 4th. So we could have a good couple of thousand at that cairn, which will be very, very effective. And then there's someone suggested that we do some of the better, really fantastic stones. Could be in we do an actual exhibition of them. No, that's a good idea. Actually, that is a very good idea. We could, in fact, maybe ask people like even Nicola if they'd be prepared to do a stone. Now you've hit up a great idea, because if Nicola did a stone, for example, they could be auctioned at any of those things as a fundraiser. Good thinking. I'm going to suggest that very definitely. And I mean, the proclaimers, I'm sure they could sit down and do us a stone.